Hey guys, we're using Poshmark and you should too. Do you have things that you don't wear anymore? Poshmark is seriously the easiest way to make room in your closet, make some cash, and also snag a bargain. It's the coolest reseller with the best brands like Lululemon, Nike, Reformation, and Gucci for up to 70% off. DJ Khaled has a closet and Serena Williams. Download the app today. Enter Podcast 10 when you sign up for $10 off your first purchase on Poshmark.
All right. Thank each and every one of you for joining us for our daily morning call here at the ATSJR Companies. If this is your first time joining us, this is our daily morning meeting that we have as a company to get our day going, to find out what we need to do from the boss man himself, and to get ourselves calibrated for the day. So whatever you have, whatever you hear during this call that resonates with you, that you can take back to your business, do that. when the pandemic started, Antonio decided to open up his daily morning meetings. So these are literally our daily morning meetings that we have privately within our office that Antonio has opened up to you. So you will hear things that you're not supposed to hear. You will see things that you're not supposed to see. We do recommend that you take these things, make notes, ask questions, and take them back to your company and how you run your company so you can build your legacy. Now I pass this over to our founder, our CEO, the man, the innovator himself, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Thank you so much, Deanna. Appreciate you. Thank all of you. Deanna, I'm actually going to pass it back to you because I'm looking for something very specific and I want to give my attention to it. So won't you ask everybody how they feel about vibing, and then I'll be eavesdropping.
All right. Yes. So who is vibing? Woo!
Woo! I am.
I am definitely vibing. Who else is vibing?
See, Abby raised her hand.
All right. Yes. So for those of you, I love it. I'm vibing. All right, Miss Amanda. Miss Amanda says she is vibing. That is awesome. So for those of you who missed last night's call or who was not able to make it to last night's call last night, no worries. We have you covered. Vibin is the ATSJR company's social media. Yes. I'm sharing it right now. Take a look at that. This is my personal vibing page, but I just wanted to share it with you so you can see that we are all vibing. So for everyone who has joined Vibin so far, thank you so much for joining us. If you have not joined it, the link will be in your chat shortly. So take a look. Welcome. Look at all these vibers. Ooh, super excited. Everyone's vibing. Look at this, Miss Patricia, Chris, Tyrell, welcome. We're vibing. Oh, look at that. Miss Vanessa says she's vibing. Mr. Ken is vibing. Oh, look. Miss Tempest S. Smith is vibing. Mr. Antonio. Oh, look at that.
Hold on.
Let me go and just hit that button right there. There we go. Hashtag the kid from Galveston. Sir, I saw that hashtag and I just wanted to say yes. Yes, sir. Oh, look at that. Mr. Jerry Linsom is vibing. Yes. And look. So if you are new to vibing, let me just run over a few things with you because I was on the phone last night with Antonio because I had questions. And so I'm going to bring some things to your awareness so that you can ask questions as well. First off, I love the good morning. Every new day is a chance to change your life. I love that. It just gets you going like, okay, this is the day. Right here. You see my little icon right there? When I click that, if you notice, there's some points right here. So when you click these points, ladies and gentlemen, it brings up this. Right now my score is 153, and my my drive is to have the most points out of everybody on Vibin. But if you notice, you get to earn points by commenting on posts, creating new posts, reacting on any post, and creating a new blog. So I'm just going to throw that out there so y'all can ask the questions you should be asking. I'm also going to bring some.
I got a question.
Yes, yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. And it says your earned points will automatically go to wallet. So we have wallets on here as well. So hold that thought, because we're gonna ask these questions for Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Okay.
I just wanted to open up some things to everyone that is vibing with us.
I got a plan for that. That's all.
Because I was asking y'all, I was on the phone asking questions. Now, also, ladies and gentlemen, you notice there's a blog section. If you are a member of Medium, you'll recognize what this looks like. This is the ATSJ Medium. So here you can go and we can read your articles. You have categories of where you can search. So when you post your articles, people on here will be able to read your articles. But I also want to show you something else. So you're probably asking, or if you've seen it, you're like, so where do I go to write my articles for my blog? Guess what? It's right here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's right here. So here's where you go to create your blog. So blog is the platform. That's where you go. So I can read Grace's blog, excuse me. I can read Vanessa's blog, Lavon's blog. I can read blogs, but if I want to create one myself, I go to my articles. I hit create. And I go in there, I put my title, my description. Look, I put my content. If I want a thumbnail for it, it goes here. And I can categorize it in, because we know hashtags are important when it comes to people finding who you are. And I can put my tag and I can publish it. So that's where we go to find our blogs. But guess what else? You have products, you have pages. And I just want to thank all of those who have liked my pages, the Deanery Group and Cozy Corner Publishing. Thank you very much. But as you can see, if you are vibing, it's very easy to go through and dominate vibing. So if you are not vibing, just go ahead and check the chat. Grace, if you can repost the link for those who are just now joining us. So I'm going to stop talking here and I'm going to open it up for everyone else who is vibing, because I would love to hear how much fun you are having while you are vibing. The floor is open. Come on, I would love to. I want to hear it all.
I'm gonna kick us off, business partner. Listen,
go ahead.
This vibing is vibing, okay? I love it. I love how it looks. I wouldn't expect anything less from Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr. He and my pastor, they love to say they like everything top shelf. So yeah, top of the line. I expect nothing less. So this is awesome. I've seen new people that I now need to follow. Mr. Tyrell, Chris Holmes, aka Bob, is on here. I see Cameron, Miss Evangelist is on here, and I'm loving it. So it's every time I go on, it's something new. And you hit me to these points that I did not know that I probably have, that I probably need to go look up. So yes, ma'am. I guess I'll go find that. Okay, I got 90 points. I got to come on up with you, because D. Marie, I love a little competition now. It. I love you, but I love a little competition. But yeah, I heard him say he got a little plan for that, so he may not go into detail, because my question was, like Miss Charmone, what are these points for? What are we using these for? So I'm just gonna
I'll tell you just a little section, but keep going.
Okay. But yeah, I love it. We're getting to connect with everyone, any and everyone, and get to connect with new people. And when he said organic reach, and listen, y'all, you don't have to pay for ads. Come on, y'all. Come on. Okay. Oh, my other question is,
Your money in
Are-
your pocket.
are we able, I know we're able to upload videos. Is going live going to be a
It should
part of
be there. Give it a
it? Should
try.
be- Okay.
It should be there. Give it a try.
All right. All right.
Updates are made daily.
I love the new platform though. It looks great. You guys did a very, very good job.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you so much.
Law say he fitting to buy something.
So that's the
For
plan.
real.
That's the plan.
So Antonio, it's
Yes,
Vanessa.
ma'am.
Good
Mhm.
morning.
Good
I
morning.
just want to ask, the sharingourwealth.com, is that the link where you go to? Or do I just-
slash social.
Okay,
Slash social.
so that's where I go to sign up at.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Mhm.
Thank
There
you.
go. Yes,
hey,
ma'am.
Antonio,
Yes, ma'am.
go ahead. I don't want to disturb
No,
you.
go ahead. Go ahead. You can ask
I
him.
just wanted to say, the name of my company is called Vanessa's Boutique.
All right. All right. I like it.
And you sent me a word, right? I don't know what that meant, but I think it meant woman. I'm like, oh my God, Antonio done lost
That's what I do.
it. But you know I wasn't gonna use that. But anyway,
Mhm.
maybe you were trying to get me to come up with it on my own.
Yeah, I was trying to spark your brain, right?
I
was.
got you. Well,
Yeah.
it worked. It worked. And I created a real cute little butterfly, and
Good.
and now I have a cap. I have, my T-shirt and business cards and
Good.
postcards, stickers, and I even have magnets to put on my car. I am so proud of myself. And thanks.
Wow, you
to
did all
AT.
that? Oh my God, good
Yeah.
job. Yes. Yeah, clap for her.
Grace
Come on.
sent me
Awesome.
a link and and I can't find the video to save my life because I wanted to create and build a story in Rakeza, but I can't find the video, and the name of it is How to Create Your Product. So I need to find that video because that's going to be my reference, and I can't find it. Or was it to create your brand? What was it?
You're talking about the class, how to create a product. You need that?
Yes.
Got you. We get that to you.
Where
right
is
now.
it at?
It's somewhere in
Yeah,
it's easy for us to find it. It's easy for us to find
Well,
it.
Grace, please find it for me because
yes, ma'am. For future references, it's in your courses. If you in the search box, if you type in how to develop a product, it'll pop up. But I'll send it to you.
it's the wording. It's the wording. Okay.
Yep.
So after that, Antonio, I'm definitely gonna reach out to you all about writing my book. I'm ready. I think I'm a little bit wanting to go forward with that.
Look at you.
Thank you. I talked to Michael Tate, so I really feel like I'm on my.
Look. All right, come on, y'all. Unmute your mics.
Thank
You got
you.
so much going on.
Congratulations, Miss Vanessa.
Congratulations.
Come on now.
Vanessa.
Come on now.
So I just wanted to let you know, let me know. And then what I am going to do when I get the T-shirt, I'm
Yes,
going to get
ma'am.
on the call and I'm going to let y'all see. And I'm going to send y'all some oils because that is my business. I market body oils. They all organic, uncut oils. And I have them. And I'm telling you, y'all, I started out with $200, made close to $700. I paid myself $183.
Look at you.
And I'm telling y'all, I am just so grateful. I've been praying for this for years, okay? So I'm talking about tithing every time I got a check. And I don't care what nobody say. It's faith, y'all. I'm telling you, I wasn't sitting and wait. It was what I was believing and putting back out in the atmosphere. So I am so grateful, y'all. I'm fixing to come out of this 200 mark. I used to weigh 198. I'm down to 233. I'm getting ready to come out to 200 mark. I'm drinking some green stuff this morning.
Look at you.
Y'all, I ain't playing.
No, you're not.
They showing me how to live after 50. And it's awesome, y'all. We ain't got to die. We ain't got to take no pills. The only thing we got to do is continue to subscribe to what this platform too, especially if you wanna go somewhere and be somebody. You definitely want to make that money. I'm telling you. So I just want to say thank you.
I'm so glad I let you talk. Let me tell you.
Hey everyone. Oils. I do not travel unless I have my oil. I have a
Wow.
little special makeup bag that I put all my oils in, and
Yes.
they are healing. They are
Yes.
natural healing medicines. So wherever
Yes.
I go, I have one, it's called On Guard. If you're gonna catching a
Mm.
cold or something, you put it on your
Mhm.
tongue and you don't get sick.
Mm.
Everything. Use
Yes.
lavender on my feet at night, all the different oils for health. And I've been
Yes.
using them for since before kids, but since we've had kids. And today is our youngest daughter, Serena's 31st day.
Mm. Yay! You look
Happy
pretty.
birthday, Serena.
Thank
Happy
you. Yay!
birthday.
Happy birthday. You look pretty. Yeah, that is one of the benefits of oils. Although mine are fragrances, they are not perfumes. They are real natural. But I do put emphasis on if you put the oil in your hand, maybe with some mineral oil, and spread it all over your body, get under your belly, your legs, your thighs, your elbows, your hair, your ears. And I'm telling you, people who use oils, you could tell it in their skin. And it makes a real difference. It moisturizes the skin. And then it gives your body, it throws off a nice scent when you start perspiring or what have you. But I'm having a good time, y'all. I am really enjoying my life. And I ain't ready to get old. Don't
Mm,
come to me with it.
mm.
I ain't finna start looking like it. If I thought I can get some shots right now, I would. I
No,
don't
that's
need them. But
That's right.
I plan on doing this. I'm gonna practice some yoga next, Law.
You
I
go.
don't want no
All
chicken.
right
I'm
now. No
good.
3-letter word, baby. It's like fine
Okay.
wine. It get better with time. Okay.
Yes, that's my partner right there.
beautiful. No,
How
that's
can we
Get
beautiful.
learn
her a
more about your
corkscrew.
oils and how to get them?
Patricia, you were the first person, second or third person I thought about this morning. I am definitely gonna call you.
So
Please,
this what
just
you
give
do.
me a
This what
minute.
you do. This what no, no. This
Yes.
what you do. Ask that question again. This time, close. I want you to close for the
Close
39
Antonio.
people on this call, and you drop your number or
Okay.
something. You close them
Yes.
all.
Well, I'm getting ready to put it on your store. That's what me and Justin are establishing.
Good.
I
Good.
just figured out how to do it through Amazon. And
Good.
so I'm sending him 10 along with one
Good.
just for him. So Antonio,
Nice.
I don't know which ones you want, but how
All of
many
them.
you want so I can send them to you?
I'll take three.
Think so
I'll take
now.
3 of them. I'll
You'll
take
take
3 of them.
3. All right.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
about you? All right, then. I want to see you shining when we get on the
I
call.
sure
You can look
appreciate you.
green.
I sure appreciate you. I sure appreciate
I
you.
need you
Now is
shining.
Yes.
Other
now
thing
is there
to
I'm
do with
enjoying.
the oil, when
Yes.
after you rubbed it on your body, if that's what you want to do, really you want to put it
Yes.
behind your ears. That's a
Yes.
real place that it absorbs into your in
Yes.
your throat here.
Yes.
You rub it like this.
Hmm.
You put it up to your
Oh
nose.
yeah, I've been
Then you
seeing.
breathe in, and then you're getting the oils internally into your body. So you want to do
Yes.
this. I have them right next to me. I have oils. They're always next to me. They're in my
Wow.
purse, and I travel
Yes.
with,
now
and I've used
Vanessa?
them for
Yeah.
kids. You
No,
can,
keep
I
going.
have a diffuser too. The diffusers you can use for the air.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got all of those here. We burn incense and all of them. Yes,
Cool.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
excited, Vanessa, for
Thank
you.
you. I'm gonna send you some too, Susan, and Deanna and Grace and everybody.
Good
Go
stuff.
ahead,
Good stuff.
Antonio.
I was going to ask, can they buy from you before it gets on the store and before it gets on the Amazon the way you do it? Can they buy
I
from you
guess
right
I
now?
gotta talk with Justin about how to distribute it though. I am establishing the Amazon account today.
Do you have a
Uh,
PayPal?
I do have PayPal. Oh yeah, they can do that too.
Okay. Do you mind if I do something real quick?
Please do it. Go
Outstanding.
ahead.
Hey, everybody,
Go
listen, if you want to reserve your order right now, okay, gonna put your Amazon, you're gonna put your PayPal email out there
Go
right now.
ahead. I
Listen,
need to do it.
you gonna put it in the chat right now.
All right. All
Listen,
right.
we don't know when it's gonna ship. What we're
Yeah.
doing is we're pre-ordering. All right.
Okay.
See what I'm
All
doing?
right.
Y'all see what I do?
Yes.
So
Thank
Patricia, we
you.
want you to pre-order today, and anybody
Yes.
else who's gonna follow, we're gonna
Yes.
pre-order today. The more
Yes.
pre-orders you get, the easier it will be for her to get on the
Send it.
floor and do everything she has, because everyone needs money and money is speed.
Yes,
If she
yes.
has 1,000 pre-orders, she can solve this problem in 1,000 minutes. You understand?
That's right. Yes.
All right. So let's
Amen.
get our pre-orders together. She's going to drop that link, that email in
Yes.
the chat real quick. Do you know the email by heart?
I do. I have the PayPal account also. I was just trying to pull it up on my phone.
Okay, as soon as she pull it up,
But
she's gonna chime in, and then we're gonna write all that down here on the chat.
okay. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, Antonio. I'm on my way.
Somebody's already asking how much do we send pre-order?
So when you say pre-order, what do you mean? You
That
mean
means
like
we're gonna buy from you
order-
first. We're gonna buy from you first in full, and then you're gonna ship it to us once you figure everything out.
Okay, well, right now I just been selling the oils for like $6 a piece.
$6 a piece. All right. So however
Yes.
many you want, y'all. 6 times however many you want.
Okay.
Good
But
job.
if you only have $20, I still send you 4.
All right, then. So
I'll send you 4.
We got some bundle packages going on.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. I will
yeah.
negotiate.
All right, there you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Now let me.
Now,
go ahead.
Vanessa, do you send a sample pack, or I know there's different oils, so do you give a variety?
Only because I'm just now starting out, Phil. I'm just now starting out. Maybe eventually in my next order or the order after that, I can start ordering those little bitty bottles. They're teeny bottles that you can use just so that people can sample. But
No, right now I wouldn't even bother with those.
No, I wouldn't either. Yep.
I won't.
Yeah.
But as far as sampling are concerned, if you know,
I mean, when somebody says give me 6 of them, do they get 6 different oils, or do they get one oil?
No, they're different. And I use Q-tips, and I let people take a little swab. I have the coffee bag, you sniff, and that's it. That's what I'm doing as far as sampling. I don't put the oils on there, put the cap back on, and sell it to you unless you're gonna buy it. I don't do it that way. But now
These people are buying. They're just sending you their money. So what my question is, do you have a prior, like if I want 6, you send me these 6. If I want 12, you send me these 12.
And
how many
I'll give
different
you the
varieties
name.
do you have?
I have 12. I have 6 for women and 6 for men. And what
There
I will
you
do is, I'll actually list.
So just tell people to buy a 6-pack.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, no problem.
6 times 6 is Grace. It's been that way since I was in kindergarten.
30.
I know that.
My whole life,
32.
huh? Yeah,
All
been
right.
that way since kindergarten.
Grace, I need Gracie. Gracie, where my PayPal account at? Gracie know that stuff.
Oh, let me get.
Okay, so you look
Get
it
it
up.
for me, please, Grace. I'm
You
sitting
look it
up
up
here.
now. You're all right, Vanessa. You're all right.
Thank you. Thank you, Antonio.
You're very welcome. Grace, you look it up. And while she's doing that, I did something, y'all, that I want y'all to pay attention to. If your customers move the clothes up, you go ahead and close.
Okay.
You understand? Yes. So don't worry about it together. Don't worry about if you got to ship it. It could be 6 months from now. If your customers say, how can I get it? Well, you can get it this way right now. You sure can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's important that y'all remember this. And I'm telling you, somebody on this call besides Vanessa wasn't in this full energy. She's about to get paid today. Do you understand?
Ooh.
Today she's about to get paid. As a matter of fact, I'll go first with the 36 pack. Sure will. 36 pack with the 6 pack. I'll go first. I'll go first with the 6 pack, and I ain't asking for no discount because friends don't ask friends for discounts. You understand? Patricia agrees.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Tony.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good
Two
morning.
things. Miss Susan, can you check your messenger? I sent you a question. But the second thing for Miss Vanessa, because I ship a lot of things, so just make sure you're not losing money on shipping as you're doing your pricing, because shipping will eat up your costs. So I just want to share that with you. Whatever products you're using to ship out in, and then your shipping costs. So you don't lose money.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now-
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm
absolutely.
sorry.
Go
Oh,
ahead, Patricia. No, go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say, if you're using PayPal,
Mhm.
then go ahead, you can set it up. You can learn how to, I could probably show you how to do it. You
Let's
can
do it.
set it up so that when people purchase,
Mhm.
the shipping will be included. So when people
Okay.
purchase, they're gonna pay for because your purchaser is going to pay for shipping, right? Because when you buy, you pay for shipping.
Right.
Then you can set it up that way so that they'll automatically know what that shipping cost is. And then you don't have to guess and try to figure out how much it costs to ship.
Okay.
And then that makes it easier for you as well. And then you don't, like Sarafia was saying, you don't get, you don't lose on that end trying to ship.
Okay. So in other words, I need to include shipping with price. Say if Dr. Sugar just sent me, she said 4 packs. That means 4 oils time tax and including shipping.
Absolutely.
I got you. Okay.
And one more thing, Miss Vanessa,
Mhm.
if you use USPS will give you their strong boxes for free. Anybody on here that ships, they will give it to you for free. You can create your labels at home and they will pick up your orders from home. You don't have to go anywhere. You just do that at
Okay.
home and you'll get a greater discount on boxes at home. I
Okay.
recently found that out because shipping was eating me up. And so, for
Okay.
instance, what I sell is flags. So the prices was like $15 sometime. But when I found out about this shipping, it went down to like $8 with a free box.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's how
Wow.
big of a
Thank
difference.
you.
So yes, ma'am. So just go to any USPS. You can go online and order the size boxes that you need. And if it's not a box, then go and get the envelopes that has like the bubble lining in the inside. You can go to you can order a whole pack of that at Walmart for probably 100 or 200 for a lower price. So basically you want to get packaging in bulk if you can, because you'll save more money.
Okay. And you say that it's USPX?
USPS. It's the postal office, your local
UPS.
postal office.
Oh, she's talking about UPS.
No, ma'am. Your local post office, your mail office,
Where you
where
gonna
you
get
get
your
your
stamps from?
mail every single day.
Okay.
USPS, United States Postal Services.
Oh, I got you.
The blue people.
Then.
The blue people.
The
Yep,
blue
they
people.
deliver to you
Okay.
every day. Yes, ma'am.
You
Okay.
can
Doc-
go online and create an account too. You
Yeah.
can create an account online. Antonio,
Create
who
an
was it
account
that they
online.
messaged me? I didn't get a message from anybody or messenger. Someone just said they messaged me a minute ago.
It was Sarafia. My question to you, Miss Susan, good morning.
Good morning.
I love the oils. I was a distributor of oils. But
Tara?
no, Young Living.
Okay.
I
They're
love
good
the
too.
oils. But they burn, I had to stop because they burned my eyes so bad. And so I was wondering did you have any suggestions or anything? Because I would love to use those oils again.
Well, I know if I use too much, it's just a tiny, that's why one bottle lasts for a long time, because you just use a tiny little drop. And
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
probably, if I would put, I take the peppermint with me, because if I'm in business meetings or an all day event, you can pass it around the table and everybody just take a sniff of it and everybody has more energy. I used to do that at the Les Brown events. But the peppermint, you just take a little sniff. But if I would put oil on my forehead, my eyes would start watering. So keep it away from your face, and make sure you wash your hands after, so you're not up around your eyes, nose. But I experienced that if I overdid it.
Even if I used it in a diffuser, it would do that.
Yeah, well, you must be very sensitive to it. And what oils were you using?
Oh, I had pretty much I had a whole lot of them. I had the peppermint, the lavender, some of them I can't even name at the moment. I had the biblical oils.
Yeah, I have the frankincense, and that's my favorite. And it's the most expensive, so that's a special occasion.
Exactly.
But anyway, I don't know. I really don't know. I've never heard that other than just, if they got too much around their eyes, keep it away from your face. You probably need to keep it away from your face and just put it on your wrist and the bottom of your feet.
Yes, ma'am. I couldn't use it on my face because my face is sensitive. Just having it on my hands, just smelling it, and I didn't use it, So I was just trying to see, because like I said, I really enjoyed those. But thank you so much.
Yeah, I never encountered that, and I remember we went to a meeting where they did massages with the oils, and that was just absolutely amazing. And the whole room was smelling that. So I really don't know. I've been around, many people with the oils and have never heard of that.
Yes, ma'am. I used to use it for massage as well. It just started burning my eyes extremely bad. So, okay, just wanted to ask.
Speaking of that, Vanessa, you want to make sure, does Dr. Sugar want 4 bottles or does she want 4 6-packs? You might want to clarify that.
Okay, thank you, Phil. And Antonio, do you mind if I run something by Michelle real quick? Now, I'm not a doctor, but I do know a little bit about the system, the internal system. And usually what I have found out, people who are allergic to products or foods or whatever they may be, a lot of times key for me is to always find out what that thing is that you are allergic to. Now, for me, I'm allergic to barley, wheat, those types of things. I don't know what's in the oils that you have. I don't know who you purchase them from, but I do know this much, Michelle. If you call me, I can maybe share something with you. I do know that's key right there, is finding out what's in it. Once you identify with why it is breaking you out, it could very well be something chemical in it. I'm not sure, I don't know. But a lot of times I'm finding out it's always some type of leading ingredient that's in it. It could be alcohol, I don't know. It could be oils. We all have to be very careful on filters. A lot of people are filtering their oils, and none of us can really be 100% absolute. It's just that it's a trial, try, put it down, maybe try it in another couple of months. But I know for me, cleanse on a cellular level is key. Detoxing, cleansing our bodies from a cellular place where we're not just doing outside of the colon. We need to go inside. Sometimes there are some things going on with us internally, cellular wise. So I think, for me, that has really been key. Will I ever consume a whole lot of barley? No. I do like rice, and I will pick it up. I still like bread, but am I eating it every day? No. But when I find out, I have to cleanse. My body just not handle, for some reason, I have allergic reaction to barley, grain, wheat, and that kind of stuff, and definitely dairy. And so, but oils, I don't know where I was going with that, but I just felt like I wanted to say that, and hopefully that'll help.
Well, let her respond to that. That's fair. Go ahead, Sarafi.
Thank you, Ms. Vanessa. Definitely, I understand what you're saying. And one thing I did do, I went vegan. So I've been vegan almost 2 years, just for those reasons of inflammation and stuff like that. And the oils that I was using, they're pure. It's probably the same oils Miss Susan and are using. I used it for a really good while. I really think there's something going on with my eyes, but I also have very sensitive skin. And so, and I did dilute and do all those things, but it's probably, I don't know. I probably need to take a test for, to see what I am allergic to. So I may need to do something like that because I'm very sensitive.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
fix it. Yes, you can
Yes,
definitely fix it. And I'm gonna make this quick. I just recently found out white potatoes flare up inflammation.
Wow.
I know tomatoes do, which causes a lot of us to hurt in our bodies. Eggplants. I never would have thought eggplants flare up inflammation. Potatoes, green peppers, hot sauce.
Eggplant send me directly to the restroom. Let me tell you.
Okay.
That's regular stuff there. Hold on, real quick, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Let me get you some
All
money.
right.
Alfreda says, "Can you tell us your state so we can include your tax bracket so we can put that until you work out the shift?"
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Antonio. No, I'm not. I'm in a place called College Park, Georgia. I take that back.
College Park. Okay, you know.
College Park.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
You know about College Park?
Well, you know, I am black now. You know.
Okay. I love it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yes,
So we'll make
yes.
sure we do that as well.
Thank you.
If you can, for the 36 pack, if y'all would, somebody like me, I'll just send 45. So if when I send you 45, it means 36.
Okay.
Yeah, it
All
means
right.
36. I'm just
All right.
covering shipping. You understand what I'm saying? And if it's
I
extra,
got you.
don't refund it. Put it on somebody else shipping.
I hear you.
Listen,
Antonio, you
All
keep
right.
saying 36. You ordering 36 bottles from her?
now you know what? Lord have mercy. You right.
'Cause
Go
that's
ahead.
I was saying the same
$5.
thing. You keep saying
He meant
36.
$36, and I was
Yeah.
supposed to
I think he should go ahead and
figure it
just
out.
order 36.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Put that 36 in the air high. That's how leaders lead. That's it right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 7 bottles of oils. That's what that is.
Girl, they trying to
36
get you.
six packs.
They try to
36 six packs,
Yeah,
right?
36 six packs. Hello.
Yeah, they try to have you take off the rest of the year.
Wow.
But you meant 36 bottles though, Antonio, right?
I bet. Well, see, that's what I said.
$36. $36. Antonio,
Yes, I bet $36,
I
but
got
I'm
you.
pretty sure. Let me tell you, because I'm pretty sure I'll be getting more because I do Charbonne the same way. I just
Thank you.
love to support y'all in y'all dreams.
Thank you.
That's just my
Thank
thing.
you.
That's
Thank you,
just my
sir.
thing.
Thank you, baby.
Now, a couple of more things in there. I want you, Patricia, to get on the phone with Charmone and Vanessa and tell them some of that stuff you was talking about. Okay?
Yes,
About to
please.
add it to PayPal, and then because Charmone could benefit from that, I'm sure.
Okay.
Charmone would appreciate her whole $69.
Yes.
I'm sure she would. Am I in the right ballpark, Charmone? She said yes. All right, then. There you go. So get on the phone with them. Y'all commit for me to do that today, y'all. Y'all just make some time. It could be a 5-minute phone call or whatever. That has nothing to do with me. But let's just move with speed when we doing the group economics.
Okay.
It's not Terry, because every day that she gets something, every day she gets something, we want to be a blessing. Deanna, while I'm talking, you go ahead and email her 45 from me, $45, and then send it as a friend, and then that way she can do all that stuff like that.
I'm going to share this, Antonio.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, back in August, you suggested for me to save $5 till Christmas.
All right.
You also said start paying yourself.
That's what I do.
It took a little bit for me to get it up here.
The 2 years for grace.
I needed to do. And so I started. And I remember Adrian had asked, well, how do you save this $5? Well, I said a white envelope. And it says on here, August 2020, $5 bills, pay yourself till 12/25. Now, I did not miss this money, but this is what I have saved since you told me to save these $5 bills and to start paying myself. This totals right here almost at $765.
Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta.
All right now. Come on.
Come on now.
All right,
It
Dr.
wasn't easy.
Come on.
Shimmy.
Some days, in fact, the $5 bill, I didn't know if I should save all of the $5 bills, but I was hearing your voice. But a lady tipped me, and my gratuity was $20, and she paid me all in $5 bills.
Yes.
Do I give one of the fives or do I give all of the fives? So I gave fives. So people, it's not difficult. It's not hard, and you don't miss it. All it is one trip to Popeyes, you put it away. One trip to Church's Chicken, one trip to the hamburger place, just put it away. And I put it away. I did, in a bag. So now I'm ready to invest even more money into this. It works if you work it. It works. So just keep on. This is a brand new year. So what bill should I start saving for this year, Antonio?
All fives again. Just do all fives.
All fives again. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody give you $40 in fives. That ain't your money. That's your yes. That's your end of the year money. Hold on, let me switch over to my.
All right. Thank you. So we'll be back again December 28th, 2020. 2021.
That's it. Deanna, do me a favor.
Envelope.
That's it. Do me a favor, Deanna. Start talking about vibing again. I need to switch to my microphone. To make my phone.
All right. If you are not vibing yet, oh my goodness, you're missing out on so much fun. We are having a ball. Here is the. Oh no, that's not the link. That's Miss Vanessa PayPal. Here is the link. So if you are not vibing yet, head over to Vibe. Head over so you can vibe with us. I am going to share my screen again. If you have not seen it yet, if you are not vibing, here is the social media for the ATSJR companies. Check it out. Oh, Jamar, hey, welcome. Look at that. Oh, look at Miss Jeanette. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not vibing yet, join us. Join us. Come over. Have a Jerry with his Christmas. See, look, everyone. So, if you are not vibing, head on over and start vibing with us. There is Chris, aka Bob. Because
I can't wait till you guys do that hoodie. I'm sorry for cutting you off. I definitely need that ATS Fighting Lions hoodie. Whenever you guys do that, I'm definitely Dad needs to get on the hoodie. Soon.
I got you, man. You need us to send it to you?
Yes, I need that hoodie.
All right, I got you for sure. As a matter of fact, are you in the Ricasa group yet? So we'll send it to you. Plus, put you in a group where you can find it easy. We got you.
All right, thank you very much. That's my favorite logo. I go everywhere with that one. That's my favorite one. So whenever you guys do merch or T-shirts for that, I would appreciate it.
Well, he should get two.
Gotcha. He should get two. Two sounds good to me. Keep going, Deanna, and grab Sasha.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, come on, come vibe with us. Come vibe with us. We are loving it. We are having a ball. I told Antonio last night, I was like, y'all don't judge me. I don't like social media a lot, but vibing, I told him, I said I was getting addicted to it like I did with TikTok. Like when I got on TikTok, I didn't want to get off. Every time I log onto my vibing account, I'm sitting here and I'm just like figuring out, okay, what can I do here? Where can I go there? I'm actually scrolling through my timeline and liking and commenting and sharing. because it's something about, and when Antonio chose the colors and he sent the colors over to us, I was like, man, that's perfect. And then when he sent the logo over to us, it was like those colors are so perfect. And when he said, okay, check out the link, and we went on and did our test drive on our end, the colors draw you in because they're just so chill. And I told him, I said, because everything on my computer is in dark mode, if you guys know what I mean by that. My phone is in dark mode, my computer is in dark mode, every app is in dark mode. But when I went to do it on Vibing, I couldn't do it. It had a different feel to it. So I had to leave it on light mode because the light shines bright in Vibing. So ladies,
I hate to break it to you, but you're in for a big surprise. 5 years from now, Jane, who's resigning today, will ring the NASDAQ bell, officially launching her company on the public market. And what you'll soon realize is that Jane stole your most valuable data to start her new company on her way out the door. Learn how Code 42 Insider can stop data theft and protect your organization's most valuable assets. Visit code42.com to learn more.
The level of connection you feel in your home dramatically influences your experiences there. Get the tools to control that connection in your communities with the first multifamily platform that unifies management and resident experiences to create smart apartments. Talk to a RealPage consultant today to see how your properties can meet the future of multifamily with the Smart Building Suite.
If you are not vibing, I'm gonna need y'all to start vibing with us. Come on, look, I'm gonna share the link again. I'm just gonna share it one more time. Go ahead, click the link, set up your account, come vibe with us.
Hey, Deanna, I was going to say too, if you have a Clubhouse account, because I added it to my profile, add it to your profile too. So whenever you do talk, people can just click on that link in your profile. Sign up.
Come on, Monica.
Yes. Miss Deanna, I want to know, was you
Yeah, I was
vibing
trying
all
to add
night?
it.
'Cause
How you add it? I was trying to add it. How you add it?
Awesome. All right, Jay. All right. What'd you say, Mr. Raphael?
I said, were you vibing all night? Because I was. So let me tell Miss Grace and Miss Monica, thank you. Because Clubhouse the night before, I was clubbing to 5:15 that morning on that club. And then last night, here comes Antonio. When you sent the link, I said, now look, I need to go to sleep. I already knew I was going to be vibing. So I was clubbing the night before. Then I was vibing last night until about 3 something this morning. So y'all better get y'all vibe on.
Come on, Miss. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I went from clubbing to vibing, and I went from vibing to clubbing. And people gonna look at you like, "What are you talking about?" And you just send them the link.
Yeah. Let me tell you. You know what? Let me just show you. Click on this.
Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Come vibe with us.
I can't with y'all. Y'all bringing up like, okay, let me tell y'all. I'm just gonna put it out.
Come on, Miss Sasha. Come on.
Clubhouse has been so good to me since I've been in there. My boys, right. People are loving me in there. I'm loving myself. Like I didn't became a signing agent. I became a motivational speaker. I didn't became an influencer. I didn't became all these things overnight just by for the 3 weeks that we've been in Clubhouse.
Come on now.
People putting ideas. People are letting me share me. They enjoying my voice, loving me. So I was like, when I got in here this morning, you talking about vibing. I'm like, y'all really trying to take me away from Facebook where I don't belong, because I don't belong there, because I share too much. I talk too much about stuff that sometimes people don't understand. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all, that vibing, I didn't already went on there and created me an account while y'all was talking.
Come on now. Go from
y'all got me in tune, because Clubhouse has really been a success for me. I've been getting so much information on like financing. I'm already counting myself, but for some people to like, somebody gave me a yearly projection for free. They like really sat down with me and took me through each of my businesses and gave me a yearly projection for free, when normal people wouldn't do that. And I'm like, oh my God, you know what? Okay, I gotta be here. Then last night I fell asleep because it was a group, a prayer group or whatever. And when I got in, the hairs on my back was standing up, and they were sharing their story, and they was like, just share your story, just share your story. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna share my story. When I got in there, y'all, I couldn't do nothing but share my story. I felt so like I felt like I can do this. I can do this. When I was like, oh my God, this platform gave me so much voice. I am not clogged. Like right here, I can talk now. I am so excited. But this bobbing, I love bobbing. Like I use it all the time. Like I love the bobs and the vibrations that's around me, because it makes me feel so good at this point in my life. Like I'm loving it. So I'm gonna see y'all in Clubhouse to bob in the Clubhouse. We in this thing, because it's like, so it makes me feel so good to be able to share my voice, my talent, and everything with other people and motivate other people. Like I didn't know my story was gonna, move so many people. I'm in a room of 96 people, and I shared my story, and I would normally not share my story with 2 people in the room. And I'm like, you know what? Everybody inboxed me. Oh my God, you need to write your book. You need to write your book. And Miss Christine been telling me to write this book. My friend Deanna been telling me to write this book. Like I just be like, no, I'm not doing it. Now y'all putting me on this vibe. I'm like, okay, this vibe thing will end up pushing me, because I already saw y'all got clips on there, videos, people, sharing the things that they like to share on a daily basis. So I'm like, okay, y'all better put me out there. Y'all helping me build myself up and the confidence that I need to be successful. And I love it. I love it. Thank you.
How's
guys.
the beauty business going?
Y'all, it's going. It's been successful. That I haven't got to my 400 a day, but I'm close. I got to 300. I had got to 300, but I have not got that 400.
You call me when you get that.
I am.
When you hit your first $400 day.
Yes, it's been successful. I did some upselling. I got body oils to go with it. I'm thinking about getting some earrings and stuff, to be able to promote as well. So it's going very good. I went from having 1 client a day. Now I have 4. I have at least 4 a day. So if I can get to my 6 a day, then I'll be at my $400 mark. But right now I'm at 4.
You'll get there.
I'm successful.
You'll get there. We rooting for you.
I am good.
No ifs, win.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Law. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you guys so much. Y'all don't understand.
Good stuff. Before I get to Samuel, Naisha, yes, there's somebody that can do a website for you. Does anybody want to do Naisha's website? Make a little change. Not ATS. We can do it, but we'll spread that wealth around.
I was telling her about GoDaddy. GoDaddy is a good. I can I can inbox you my number, and we can chat through Zoom, and I can help you with that as well.
Hey, Antonio, you know who else is the bomb? It's Vistaprint. Vistaprint ordered so much. I ordered so much stuff through Instagram. I meant through Vistaprint. It was $100 worth of stuff. I ended up only paying $89 for magnets, a hat, a t-shirt. I'm going back and getting a website. They put back $25 in my account. I only ended up paying like $70-some. And if you tell them that you are just now getting started, and I guess too, it depends on the rep, but they will help you. Vistaprint is the bomb. I'm going to build my website with Vistaprint.
Good stuff. Outstanding. And then somebody else said towards the bottom, said something important too. Oh, 2 things. Christine said, can I please put my ebook, 30 Doses of Daily Motivation, on there? If you want to purchase one for me, let me know. Yes, Christine, you most certainly can. I'm not sure what there is, but it's group economics, so I already said yes, so you can handle that. No problem.
All right.
And then Patricia said, is anyone that can help me with a social media consult? Okay. So she needs help with social media. All right, go ahead, Deanna.
I already got a schedule for Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All right, then. That's good. I'd rather trust you with that as well. All right. Now, let me get Samuel, and then I'll actually tell you some stuff. We can say, go ahead and say it. You got to unmute yourself, saying. Hold on. Try to unmute.
Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Good morning, everybody. My question is, I hit register, put all my information in, and then it keeps. Now I see everybody's picture at the bottom, but then it keeps telling me I'm going invalid user or whatever. I'm lost.
So a couple of things there, and one of the things I got to fix, but it just will take some time. You need to make sure that your your username is more than 4 characters. It has to be more than 4 characters. Okay, and then when you put in your phone number, no dashes, just straight phone number. Okay, so that could be the issue right there. That could be the issue right there.
I definitely made sure. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay, so maybe your username was taken then.
Okay.
That's possible. If not, though, right after this call, Grace or Deanna, somebody's going to call you right after this call, and we're just going to walk you through it right over the phone.
Okay, because I use my regular name, my first and last name, so I don't think nobody got that.
Oh, did you put a space between it?
Yes.
All right, don't do that because it's a username. It's a username. That's the problem right there. Yeah, that's the problem right there. So if you want to put a space, hit the underscore or something. And then once you get in, you can go to your profile and then put your name. But it's a username it's asking for. That's the problem right there.
Tanya. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. There you
Hey,
go.
Tanya.
Good stuff. Jaquita?
Either.
I had issues with that as well. And I took the spaces out and it wouldn't take it. It kept giving me an error. So I ended up just putting my first name and it finally took it.
Okay, well, Sammy, just put your first name. It's so new right now, you can do that. Just put your first name and then we'll work on it. It could be a bug I gotta do. That's the whole thing, right? It'll be in beta for a while. So all this is stuff I need to know. The good stuff. Cool. Susan, you were saying something.
I couldn't get in either.
You're in. You already have an account.
I do? Did I already?
We created one.
Like your pictures.
I already created one?
You created one in secrecy a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I did. I couldn't remember if I actually created it. So now when I was trying to create the other one, I don't remember what my information was. Oh, well.
No, you're already in, and I will, let me see real quick. I will privately send you your username. I don't have access to your password, but
yeah. Okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm. You are this right here. Oh, where's your?
See what Christmas Day does to you?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta find you. Type something in the chat. I got it right here. Here we go. This is your username right there. It's right there in the private chat.
Okay.
There you go. And I'm sure whatever, you'll probably remember your password. If not, you can just do reset
I used
password.
this time, so that's probably why.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why. It won't let you do it twice.
To delete that one, or because it may be I may have used the same information on the second one.
Right. So you just need to log in. Just log in. Just log in with that. If not, I can delete your whole account.
Yeah, I'll call you guys later or text if I have trouble, because I logged in with that information. It wouldn't let me log in. Probably the same information.
Well, it could be you're using a different password or something. I'll tell you what I do. You want me to just delete it all together?
Yeah.
Would that make it easier for you?
Probably. Then you don't have to worry about trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Just wipe me out there.
Got you.
Fresh start.
All right. There you go. Fresh start.
I'll have a fresh start now coming up for the new year. Yep. We're already in it.
Antonio, there you go.
We're way ahead of everybody else.
If
we way ahead.
I want to create a workbook instead of a book. Do I need to start recording myself with the content? Is that the first process that I need to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Because we want to capture your voice when we ghostwrite for you. It needs to all sound like Vanessa.
Got you.
Good. Outstanding.
Thank you. All right.
All right, so we're almost done. Let's see. Anybody else want to say something real quick? Even though Chris is like 5 days late and I sent it to him. Okay, we got 2 people. So we'll get the lady first.
Okay, so I know last night you said that we don't have an app right now. So the only way for us to access it on our phone, there's no way for us to save it. We have to just go to the website on both our phone and our computer right now.
Well, so there's a couple of answers there. I purposely don't want, I could put up an app in the next 3 to 5 days. That's not an issue. I purposely don't want an app. Number 1. Number 2, do you have an iPhone or an Android?
I have both.
Oh, that's right.
But
You
I
sure
use
do.
the Android
That's right.
more.
God bless you. That makes no sense. It just makes no sense.
Whatever. Don't
smart.
It makes all sense.
Thank you.
Android is the bomb.
We like it. Thank you.
All right. So what you should be able to do is go to the Vibin website, and then at the bottom there's a little share button on your browser. There's a little envelope. If you hit that and add to home screen, it'll be like a mobile app for you.
Okay.
Wait, which one you talking about now? If you talking about Android, you're gonna click them 3 dots on the upper right screen, and then you're gonna be able to see add to home screen. Okay.
So that's what he thought right there.
You
right
got
where
it.
he said. Right where he said. Yes, you Android users. I mean, Clubhouse proves to y'all shouldn't be on Android.
No. That just proves that the world is under some trickery. Okay, y'all been bamboozled by the Steve Jobs and the Apple. Okay, that does not make y'all superior. It just makes y'all marketing situation better, like the white Jesus. Okay,
Amen.
Fair enough. Oh my goodness! All right.
The Matrix has you.
That's what it is.
Right. The Matrix has you.
The Matrix has me. Law, you wanted to say something too? The Queen ain't got no sense. Law, besides Android, yes.
If you're on the Apple, then you're gonna hit that up arrow that's on the bottom of your web browser. It's the share button. You'll be able to add to home if you want to create that as an app on your home screen. And finally, what I wanted to add was, it didn't click to me, but the username that you choose will be your @ So just keep that in mind, because I wasn't aware of that. That will be your @ So whatever you're choosing, just know that that's how people will find you if they're trying to at you. So consider that.
No doubt. Now,
can we
Naisha, back
change
to
the username? Is it possible to update it?
Oh, most
Yes,
certainly it is. You
update.
just go to that settings. Once you go to settings, hit profile, and you'll be able to change it, because I done went through it, so I know.
Thank you.
Yep.
You got it.
Yep. Now, if you are verified, don't change your name. You're going to lose your verification. Aha.
Correct. I've been through that too, so don't do it.
That's how y'all do it.
Yes. It works kind of like
I'm
Twitter.
in the verified screen right now, and it says username, message. What's message?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
For the verification, it asks for your username, and it says a box for message. It says update your passport.
That's you. Yes, that's you applying for verification. Yes, that's you applying for verification. That means you send a reason why you should be verified.
Oh, because I know the owner. Is that good enough?
That is what I would have said. That's for sure. I'm going to talk about that here in a second, too, by the way. I'm going to talk about that here in a second.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Antonio, I put my ID on there, too.
Oh, okay. Cool. Outstanding. Now, Deanna, he already will be. He will already taking that road. Deanna's talking about, what if we make Law the spokesperson for Vibin? You know he already gonna take that role anyway. You ain't gotta
I done
ask
started song. I got me a little shimmy going right now.
Yeah. And he verified that boy. Child, you not finna have to tell him. You not finna tell him nothing. Now, real quick, I'm gonna try to run through this real quickly. And wait, is it okay? Yeah, I think I got everything out the way. Real quickly, back in March, I said something. I called it the ultimate lunch of ATS, and I told you I had been studying all these places and people, these Instagram, these entities, right? And I did a full day on Instagram. It's something I want to tell you. If I tell you something, I always do it. Can we just agree to that? Does this make your life easier? All right, good. If I ever tell you something, I'm going to do it. There's a reason why. It's not just because I'm just some trustworthy guy. It is because I understand the universe and the harmony. I understand to be in harmony with the laws of success. If you say something, you must do it. Let me explain it in a different way. Essentially, the reason why I can keep saying, hey, I'm going to, I don't know, be 100 billionaire, or I'm going to do this, or I want to do that, and stuff just keeps happening for me, I keep bending reality, because I don't have any karma to pay for, or at least not much. I'm saying something extremely important here. So when I declare that I want something done, the universe has no choice but to give me what I have declared. I don't have to burn off any karma. You understand? Because I don't cuss somebody out or holding some unforgiveness for someone or anything, or I have unforgiveness for myself or whatever. Remember that, because I'm getting ready to show you something, because you manifested it. Simple. That's right, Yolanda. And I want what I want, and the universe wants to give it to me at all times. Okay, at all times. I hope y'all heard that. At all times, does this universe want me blessed? At all times. Now,
I think I need to stop driving.
You should.
Because I think I need to stop driving. That's where my karma's coming from. It's
oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. Yes, I had to. Grace was so mad at me. I was like, Grace, why is he always driving like that? I had to change her whole driving because a lot of her karma was coming. She was an angry person behind the wheel. You can always tell. I used to always mess with her. I said, "Ooh, you Christian, so evil behind the wheel." I used to always tell her that. She used to get so upset with that. So upset with that. When I decided I was going to be a billionaire, I stopped driving. I just, in my head, billionaires just don't drive. So I stopped driving. Right. But this is what it is. Now, that doesn't mean it makes sense. It just means it made sense in my head. And in harmony in my head, that's what it was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all some top secret stuff, okay? But I already did this. I'm just going to show you that I just updated a little bit so you can see it. But I've already did this. This is back in March. Y'all shouldn't even see this. But I want y'all to pay attention. We are not lunch yet. This is not your plan. This is me talking to me. Your plan is the #1 app in the store. How do you get this done? This is me talking to me. How can we make this the Instagram or TikTok of business? Help me, somebody. Okay.
Come on.
Law, what did you just say about? Okay,
Come on.
Law just spoke up on it.
On me. Come on.
Law just spoke up on it. Right? How can we dominate the cell phone? Hey, I'm getting ready to. I'm already doing it, but I don't want to do the app just yet. There's a reason why. Do we really need a website? Do we? Let me just pause right there. Do we? Because I'm still not using a website. I'm still not to this day. Anyway, we'll let y'all just. Anywho, y'all trying to build websites. I'm barely using them, but keep going. How can we create 1,000 super fans a day? These are questions. This is me asking myself. How can we get users to log in 2 hours a day? And then I'll share this link with y'all real quick, because you should absolutely look at that link. How can we use the 4 social medias to grow like Instagram did? Did y'all see? Did y'all notice y'all social buttons? Did y'all notice that? Did y'all notice that you can link your?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How can we?
Sure did.
How can we disrupt the major four players like Instagram did? Can anyone see Vibing is extremely disruptive? If not, just keep playing with it. You'll see. How can we? And this. How can we make people look good? Like Instagram filters, maybe a makeover. But this would need to be done instantly. Help women look good. Help women look good. Help women look good. Help women. All right. Let me just stop the screen real quick. Right now on Vibing alone, the ratio is 2-to-1. For every 2 women, there's 1 man registered.
I like those odds.
Yeah, absolutely. Carisha just said, I'm realizing more and more I'm using my website less. There's no reason. Anyway.
Look, we was talking about that in Clubhouse. Let me tell you, because I was trying to break it down for someone. It was like, well, am I really not in business? I said, well, if you letting a website stop you, then you ain't never going to be in business. Create yourself a landing page and keep it on moving.
Yeah. Okay, we'll walk you through. We'll walk you through private messages. Think about this for a second. Think about this. We don't use website. We give, if you in Ricasa, y'all got a referral code to a landing page. They go to your landing page and then get in. At no point did we tell somebody to go to the website. Yeah. Come back to it. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Remember, I said all this in March. When the world was on fire, when there was no toilet paper nowhere, okay, this is what I had this meeting. How can we make business models duplicatable like ClickFunnels? Don't just remember I said this. I haven't finished this yet, but remember I said this. How can we make ATS, now we're talking, a tool that makes people measure their cultural relevance? That might be too many big words. How can we make ATS so cool that if you don't have it, you're not cool? Bobbin. Patricia gets it. Whether it's in school or internet-based community, come on. Pay very close attention to this. Look at how I break this down. This is my brain working, y'all. How can we be number one at making people strive for digital recognition and validation, as well as business recognition and validation? That's me, as a CEO, and y'all pay attention to me. I tell you, hold on. If y'all ain't never paid attention to me, y'all pay attention right here. You never heard me before, hear me now. As a CEO, I need to be very conscious of the fact that as social media continues to blossom, the separation of digital recognition and business recognition will continue to be non-existent. What I'm saying is likes on pages and hearts and how well your business is doing is going to continue to blur so much they're going to become one. We're already there. They already treat you like if you got 10 followers, you got a poor business. Come on now, help me somebody. You know what I'm talking about. They will continue to merge into one another. Even as social media dies, and we know it, I know it will die. It will most certainly die. As all things die and become something newer, this won't die. What's that, Antonio? The addiction to this digital recognition will almost certainly never die. I break this down. It's apparent to me that the gaining of capital, getting money, and getting admiration are more ingrained in society now more than ever. That means it is apparent to me that getting money and getting fame, getting money and getting recognition are more powerful than anything else ever before. So ask yourself, this is me talking to me. Y'all ain't supposed to see this. Ask yourself, how far will people go to protect what they have built and to look successful? Now, this is where I get real Antonio-ish right here. Then how can ATS make this look successful, become real successful? Interesting. How can I make this? Yeah. How can I make this people? I want to look good, but how can I make it real good? We must also respect and appreciate that some, well, forget this line right here. Just some folks just ain't gonna never get it. Now, that's why vibing is 100% organic reach. Because if you're gonna look good, you might as well reach your whole audience. One of so basically, when I came up,
I couldn't get to
it's
my
called
unmute fast enough. Game changer. Listen.
Game changer. Game changer, y'all. What I did was, and this is a PNG, so you're not gonna be, you're not gonna be able to see it. But the Vibing, so there's 3 logos to Vibing. One of them has words on it. It says popular and paid. So let me end this here.
I like, hold on, Antonio, before you go, I
ahead.
like that one. You know I'm about to use that line. What you say? Say it again.
Popular and paid. That's on there. That's on there. It sure is. That's on there. It sure is. Popular and paid. Popular and paid. Listen, I told y'all back in March I was going to figure out a way to do exactly everything I just read. It was back in March. Now, I didn't plan on releasing it to September 19th, 2021. Shaker says a sneak peek. I'm not even done, y'all. Because TikTok's still in my way. I'm quiet on purpose. I'm trying to get y'all how my brain works. YouTube's still in my way. As long as far as I'm concerned, I've already thrown a crushing blow to Facebook and LinkedIn. Let me show you. You know the proudest thing I'm proud of on Vibing? I'm gonna show you the proudest thing I'm proud of. This is the most thing I'm inspired of. I mean, I heard feel in my head. The thing I am inspired the most is right here. This is what I'm inspired. Right here. This part. That part right there. Latest products. This is what I mean by organic reach. Sarafia and Ken, since I'm following them, you know what I'm saying? They automatically are reaching me. They didn't have to pay for this.
I'm about to pass out.
I already passed out and woke myself back up. Oh yeah.
Man.
I love it. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I saw that this morning when I
didn't
logged
have a clue. Look at Antonio.
Man, they didn't have to pay for this at all.
Wow.
At all. Imagine being a small, I'm gonna go follow y'all back too. Imagine being a small business. Okay. And all you have is 37 people. That's it.
Okay.
What if you if you provide enough value for your 37 people to give you $100 a month. If you provide enough that this is why listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. This is gonna continue to grow, and they're gonna offer me billions of dollars. There's a reason why. There's a reason why I had a meeting with a few of you. All right. There's a reason why I had a meeting with a few of you. I'm telling you what happened because it's going to be too disruptive. It's going to be too disruptive. I would buy me. Now pay close attention here. 37 people at $100 a piece. If you just put those 2 zeros at the end of the 37, you're making $3,700 a month.
Jesus.
Can anybody? And you're reaching them every month. You provide them. Vanessa gets it.
Yes.
All you gotta do is Charmone. You already got someone like me giving you $69 a month. I ain't that far from 100. Make sure Charmone heard me.
Jesus.
I want y'all to process something as this process. This is what there's something they doing, and there's something I'm not trying to do. I'm trying to put money in y'all pocket. You're never gonna see an ad. So now at $3,700, at $3,700 a month times 12, you're now making $44,000 a year off your side gig.
Jesus, that's all right.
Come on, y'all. I'm talking about making it to the point where you can monetize your audience at 37 people instead of, like, they teach classes right now. Okay, Instagram, you get to 2,000 followers, you can swipe up, and you really want to monetize your audience at 100,000. Y'all, you can be an influencer on Vibing with 10 followers.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Drop the
That's how he
mic.
said nothing else. That's where we at. That's where we at. Now, just to give you some idea of how my head works, the reason why I'm not making it an app is because I've been doing invite only way before Clubhouse existed. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm doing is instead of putting it out there so everybody can get it, I want them to come through y'all. Why would I do that? Because I got Ricasa tied into it. I won't, instead of me, listen, I can make it an app. There's websites, you can literally convert website into an app on Google. And there are companies that do it for a couple of $100 or something like that. It's easy to do it. The reason why I haven't done it is because I want you to be able to say, hey man, here's my Ricasa link. Come follow us, come join me. And listen, there's also a social media that you can start monetizing your audience right now, but you got to go through me to get there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
That's dope. I might play today because I already coded it in there to where there's an invite system, kind of like what Clubhouse do. I already got that in there. I might do it that way, but we gonna see. We gonna see. I put the point system up so you can see who is actually a good social media person. That way, you can choose who to follow, or if you need to unfollow somebody, by the points they got.
Sneaky. I like
Okay.
it.
Yes. Because if you got somebody with 48 followers and you got a couple of 100,000 followers, but you see they got as many points as you might want to follow that 48 follower person because they show people love. All right, I'm done. When I typed it without social, it popped up. Yes, if you type it without socials, it's gonna pop up Ricasa. That's on purpose. That's for the future. So don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Type it in with social. Type it in with social, and then that was a private message. But anyway, so right, if you type it in with social,
Yes,
Type it
yes.
in
I
with
wasn't trying to
social.
give out. I wasn't trying to give out the secret. That's why I probably inboxed
Yes.
you.
Yes. I'll be looking at that red girl. Yes. So just type it in with social. You understand? Type it in with social, and there you go. Couple of learning points here. If you're gonna say something, do it. But I consistently say stuff, and it just be going by people's head. They'd be like, oh, okay, because it'd be so big, Jerome. It'd be like way up here, and people be thinking. But I told y'all, we getting too big not to have our own social media. I told y'all that. I did.
I remember.
I did. So at this point, if I'm not telling you these other social medias are bad, I wouldn't do that. It's not in harmony with laws of success. I'm just telling you this one is built for two reasons. So your fans can vibe with you, and so you can monetize the people who want to pay you. And it shouldn't, and Jerome shouldn't have to know social media to get paid. This might as well be the social media for baby boomers. You ain't got to know nothing. All that stuff I teach, all right, there's 4 different type of posts, do this, you post it today. That don't apply here. Just post. Just throw it out there. Just throw it out there, right? Just throw it out there. You ain't got to learn that, but that's just throw it out there.
Do you know
Come
how
on, Jerome.
confusing that is, Antonio? First, you tell us how to do it correctly, and then you eliminate everything that we need to do, so we ain't got to do nothing. Duh.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
That's.
I don't be
That's
wanting
exactly.
to do all that stuff. I don't want to be doing all that stuff anyway, Antonio. It's too much work. Make it simple. Bring it into what you just said, into ATS, and just let it be. That's as much website as I care about at this point.
Okay. So there you go. So go ahead, get on vibing. Appreciate you. There's more coming in May. I had to shut my mouth, Grace. I had to shut my mouth. You know how we do it. It slip on out there. You understand? Sorry, said just let it roll. It's way much more coming in May.
That's one of those.
Go ahead, Grace.
Read this out loud. That's what your head.
No. Yes. Basically, when you all know that I put this out in the same year that like ruined a lot of people's lives, and I didn't wait till next year, it means that if you think this is great, just wait till MExit conference. You ain't seen nothing yet. This is a place that is reinventing new ways to do old things. We're not. I told you. I laughed one day. I was telling Phil, or I was saying to somebody, I was like, I used to laugh when people would say, "Oh, you sound like Les Brown." Okay, first of all, thank you. But there's no point am I trying to do what any of these speakers are trying to do. I just happen to know how to speak. As far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna tell you this. I keep saying it. Maybe somebody listens to me this time. My only competition is Google. I ain't got no other competition. My only competition is Google. If I had another competition, it'd be Netflix. Google and Netflix. Shit. Give me one more. Google, Netflix, and whatever video game all these people is playing at the same time. Shit. Ain't got no other competition. Google is a major problem for me. But what is beautiful, playing on the ground, and I want y'all to receive this for yourself. At their success, at Apple's success, they made me. McDonald's serves 1 billion people a day, billion burgers a day, and they own 1% of the food market. Don't y'all ever think because somebody got there first and it's $1 trillion company, they didn't make you, they made me. First off, none of not a damn one of these tech CEOs is chocolate like me. Not a one. Not a single one. Which creates huge opportunity for me. It does. It creates huge opportunity for me. It just does. All right? 2. This is the way I'm doing it, different, is for the people. I'm not an 18-year-old kid working out my dorm room that's trying to be a millionaire. Kind of already there. so I can take a different approach. Makes sense. I'm almost 40 with 3 kids. I kind of wear button-ups. I'm Jay-Z a rap. I can't be wearing, I'm out here rocking jerseys with these young folks. I just can't do it. I'm looking for Beyonce. I'm not trying to get everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Remember this, y'all. All we have to do, now this is a charge to y'all, is get us to 20,000 people joining a day. Doesn't matter whether that be Ricasa or whether that be Vibin, whether that be ATS, doesn't matter because I got them all one. Because if you get Ricasa, you get Vibin, all right, there you go. You get a phone call by ATS. It doesn't matter. Check it out. If we do that, drum roll, please, all of y'all will be millionaires.
Come on now.
Come on now.
You can play it better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Ooh. All right. You'll understand I'm new to all of this small business.
Thank you.
Yes. We can get you hooked up with the LLC. Y'all very welcome. Very welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love you.